Good evening and warm welcome to the participants. I could see huge number of people watching in LinkedIn. Welcome to the program. So the purpose of this program is to educate the supply chain professional to prepare themselves in a better way so that they can either get the interview or the next level clear the interview. So you should be aware what are the expectation of the management, how many people are applying, what is the range of salary, so that you are really prepared for this event. Okay, so allow me to attach a screen. Today also we are going to see one global organization, very interesting job profile. So welcome again. So let me briefly introduce myself before going to the topic. My name is Pataviraman. This is my Udemy profile. I have nearly 4,000 candidates enrolled for various supply chain program. I am also available in LinkedIn. You can follow or connect with me by using the keyword supply chain master. As you see below my name, there are various certifications. If you are in the job market, you need to seriously look for these kind of globally recognized certification. Coming to the background, I am an engineer with a PG degree in management as well as data science. I have nearly 2.5 decades working in global organization. I have started my career in Bosch in the planning function and continued with various subdomain within the supply chain. In the last 10 years, I was leading the supply chain function in this global organization. Currently, I am heading the organization by name Thoughtware Training. As far as my certification is concerned, if you are in the lookout for a job, you need to know APIX or ASEM. Please Google up so that you will find the certification. Especially these certifications are used for filtering the candidate. As you will see in this job, the requirement may be one or two, but the number of candidates applying for the job may be in thousands. That is where this globally recognized certification becomes very important, and very few people are having this kind of a certification currently. There is also one more global organization known as Demand Driven Institute. They also provide similar certification like Demand Driven Planner Professional. I am also a certified purchasing manager apart from project management professional qualified in analytics. Coming to our organization, we are based in Bangalore, 5-year-old organization. We provide training and consulting in the field of supply chain, logistic, and analytics. And one of our popular program is supply chain analytics that you will see when you watch these kind of job description. More and more employers are opting for this skill set to be available with the candidates. Okay, let me introduce that organization. Before that, I have picked it from LinkedIn. I have picked it today, so it's hot and fresh, and posted 5 days earlier. This is for the company called Chain Analytics. Okay, it is combined together. Chain Analytics. Okay, the operation, supply chain operation, senior manager. So let us see the job description. But even before we see this, how job description, see how many number of applicants are there. 617 for 5 days only in LinkedIn profile. So many people have applied for this. If you take all other job portal, it may run in thousands. They have not specified how many people or positions are available. So you may see this as a mid senior level. And let us see what are the details. Desired qualification, they are talking about 10 years experience with emphasis on warehouse design and automation, transformation, and process excellence. These are the quality required for mid-level people, especially apart from design. You should also have knowledge in any of the improvement. That's what we call as a transformation or process excellence. Then a bachelor's degree from a leading institution in logistic, industrial engineering, information system, supply chain management. Of course, in India, we don't have a bachelor degree properly from any university or colleges. They simply have a fashionable degree. They don't teach on core supply chain or logistic, but we have other option like industrial engineering or IT. Otherwise, I don't see in the core supply chain management we have a real genuine degree in this domain. Of course, MBA, everyone has now. This is the problem because all the applicants will have 90% of the applicant will have this kind of eligibility. Next one, if experience in operations consulting or a project-based role at a Fortune 500 company is preferred. So possibly, I am not sure why such a person from Fortune 500 company should move to this company. I'm not clear much. Exposure to pre-sales solutioning activity in consulting or supply chain planning solution companies. So maybe you should have the experience in this, not only is consulting but also pre-sales solution, proven experience working on large scale supply chain transformation initiative. So maybe when you talk about supply chain transformation, large scale, a very high impact transformation project. For example, you are delivering to your customer in 5 days. Now you have to come to either 2 hours or 3 hours delivery. So it requires such kind of a activity or planning. That's where we call it as a large scale supply chain transformation initiative. Possess the leadership and mentorship skill to develop consultant and analytics. Okay, these are the desired qualification, but I think there may be at least 50% of the candidate who have applied may have more than this desired skill and experience for this position. As you can see, the number of people who have applied. So my summary general expectation for this kind of position, especially at a mid or mid senior level, could be a high challenge, a very competitive environment. Yeah, so this mid and senior level expectation is transformation or process excellence. So you should have experience, demonstrated experience in showing large scale improvement in your current or previous organization. It should be dramatic. Nobody is looking for 10 or 20% improvement. No. If we talk about lead time, it could be reduction of lead time, say more than 50%, or reducing the cost more than 50%, something like that. Okay. So this is where we call that as a Kaizen Blitz. Kaizen Blitz is a high impact improvement projects. Of course, from their expectation, you should have knowledge in network, supply chain operation, both at design and execution level. Strong analytical skill. Of course, the company name says that you should be proficient with the analytical skill, and execution also required. When we talk about operations, supply chain operation, execution knowledge is also required. Coming to the key responsibility, plays a hands-on role in managing and delivering supply chain operation services to our customer. I am not sure what exactly this particular organization is doing. Is it only designing or even executing the solution? That's what here it says managing means this company may provide solution to their customer and also manage it on some time, maybe 1 year, 2 year like that. So you should have such experience. Develop services, solution approach, and scope of work, and create proposals in response to client requirement in terms of brief or RFI, RFP, RFQ. So it's more of a combined sales and supply chain. So you are interacting with your clients and making a proposal. So possibly you should know about various processes of sales and how to influence your customer. So this position looks to be having a sales role apart from basic supply chain work. So you should be prepare yourself to handle, because in the retail environment that was the expectation. Now I see such requirement even in the consulting environment. Let us see the next requirement: effectively manage a client relationship and support existing client retention activity for assumed accounts or assigned accounts. So here we are talking about pure sales job. Support creation of thought leadership material, blogs, public speaking that supports the organization overall brand and positioning. Of course, once again, here it's more of a brand promotion. So you can see some of this description could be surprising if you are not in a retail environment. So your job could also include some of the sales activity like what is described here, including supporting a blog is too much from a supply chain executive. Support development of methodology and new service offering, including annuity such as outsourced planning, analytics, and membership-based research and benchmarking services. Those who are watching either in YouTube or LinkedIn, if you have any doubts, you are welcome to comment or chat so that we can respond. It is surprising for me to read this kind of a job description where more weightage is given for sales rather than supply chain techniques or knowledge. Okay, if you are not prepared, then it becomes difficult. But as I see, more number of people have applied because they feel they can handle all such requirements. So employer could have been more specific. They could have redesigned this title as a maybe a sales manager, or business development manager, because here I am not seeing much of skills related to supply chain. Of course, let us see further requirements. Required skills include demonstrated competency, evaluating operational performance, formulating actionable tactics and strategy, developing business cases for change, managing change in supply chain context. So possibly at a mid-level in any position, whether it's a supply chain or other, this company or other company, you should have a knowledge about metrics. What are various metrics to be? Because if you want to monitor and improve, you should know the metrics used. Of course, strategy is to attack if any changes required. Ability to work creatively and analytically, both independently and in a problem solving, team oriented environment. Have superior and creative problem solving skills with a strong working knowledge of data manipulation tools such as MS Access, Excel, and Tableau. They are calling this tool as a data manipulation tool, so they are not exactly looking for analytical skill set, because If you take MS Access and Excel, may not be so much used in analytics, and Tableau is a visualization tool. Okay, so these tools, they are not looking at an analytical level, possibly at a lower data manipulation level. So we were talking about big impact improvement. So you need to know various improvement tool like Kaizen, root cause analysis tool. Of course, I was surprised. These organization, they are not stressing on the direct analytical tools, but more of a manipulation tools. That's all basic level. That could be one reason why so many people are applying for this position. Excellent leadership, communication, and interpersonal skill. Of course, soft skill, strong organizational, multitasking and time management skill, strong supervisory, coaching, and project management skill. So all these are soft skill. Whether you are applying for this organization or any other organization, you need to possess this skill, especially at the mid or senior level. These are fundamental. Coming to the conclusion, I'm surprised that maybe people, without seeing job description, if they apply, keep applying, then they may not get the interview, because this is more oriented, maybe 60 or 70% towards sales, because somewhere here and there they have put supply chain design, network, or warehouse operation. Otherwise, it's not core of activity. Possibly this maybe they are looking for a visualization tool like Tableau. So though it is a senior level position, I feel it's more of a clerical job description. Nothing much to do with really an analytical company like this. Okay, it's very much surprising. So the job description is very vague. Still, after going through the full description, I am not sure what exactly they were looking for. And from the whatever I understood, it's more of a marketing than design and execution. So possibly that could be the result. Thousands of people are applying for this job, and when they don't get the interview, then they will get frustrated. This is the reason why the employer should be more specific. They should put this the necessary skill and experience in proper perspective to avoid unrelated candidates to apply, and avoid wastage of both candidates and employers. Okay. And I have seen many software organizations, they are more focused in selling their product rather than developing the product and meeting the actual client requirement. Okay, if they need a real supply chain executives for developing the product, then they would have stressed more on supply chain. Maybe there are a lot of people available for business development. They should have separated that out and the technical team separate. But unfortunately, it is not the case here. So if you have any doubts, those who are watching live, you are always welcome to type in the comment or chat box, whether you are online or offline. We will respond to your queries. One of our popular program is supply chain analytics. Okay, it is a globally recognized program, a unique program. You may not be able to see such a program globally, covering a vast amount of practical syllabus. In fact, I go through this job description to understand what employers want, and then take that content in our program building. Okay, so if you are really looking for a good job in good organization, you need to have the skill supply chain analytics. The next one is a globally recognized certification. Now, more and more organization, especially MNC, they are looking for a APIX certification. So we provide both mock test and training. You are welcome to visit our site both for live and self-paced program, or reach to our executives by using this WhatsApp number. So any question from any one of you? Many job portal, they also provide detail for a particular position, how many people have applied for a job and what is their level of experience and salary. For example, LinkedIn, where I have picked this particular job posting, you can see more than 600 people have applied from LinkedIn portal itself. So you can see thousands may come from Naukri or other job portal, and the number of position is not clear, it may be one. So the reason could be the job description may be vague, but you have to be prepared to face such situation, because it may be possible that company is good, but the person who is writing the job description is not very much clear, or the management also wants the people with the multiple skill. Maybe here, as you see, it's more of a marketing rather than the core supply chain experience or knowledge. So if there are no questions, thanks for watching. Bye. See you next.